everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sightless Voices, Unleashing Potential. I am your hostie with the mostie, Jennifer Parrish, and today we are sharing a story of survival and strength and rebuilding a life after unimaginable change. Our guest is none other than the Miss Marie Palmer.
Hello.
A dedicated Lighthouse of Houston employee from our enterprise division, and she's the one making me giggle over here because she's silly in a great way. Marie is known, obviously, for her warmth, her work ethic, and her determination, but her steady presence is a journey marked by trauma, resilience, and transformation. Marie lost her vision after a sudden, life-altering event that reshaped her. I'm sorry, I need to start that over. Sorry. Marie lost her vision after a sudden, life-altering event that reshaped everything that she once imagined for her future. Today, she is not only rebuilding her independence through assistive technology training and other Lighthouse services, but she is also contributing her beautiful talents as a part of our enterprise team. So, woo! Marie, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. This is a long time coming, and I'm so happy you're here. Would you mind just introducing yourself and then telling us real briefly, and we'll get into it real big time later, but just introducing us and telling us a little about your vision loss.
Well, hello, I'm Marie, and in 1995, January 27th, 1995 is the date, actually. I was shot in the head, and it caused me to lose my eyesight and my sense of smell. If you can see me, the bullet went in here. There's a scar right above my eyebrow. It went through like this, and it came out here on my cheek. It was a drive-by shooting. I was an innocent bystander, and some would say I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. But don't worry, because don't be sad for me. Don't be upset for me, because I am living my best life. I don't let my blindness define who I am, because I'm more than my physicalness. My lack of vision does not mean that I have a lack of power. I'm still the same person I was before. I just can't see or smell. But I'm still the exact same person I was before. When it happened to me, I was 20 years old. I didn't get a chance to quote unquote see my 21st birthday. Now, when I was in the hospital, now mind you, I'm 20 years old. And at the time of that life, I was doing what 20-year-olds do, trying to find myself. I had my apartment. I had a son at the time, 5-year-old kid, and I was working. So I was just living life, trying to figure out where life was going to go. Until that one tragic day that changed my whole life. I went from saying, the last thing I can remember seeing was waving goodbye to some of my girlfriends in the parking lot. And then the next thing you know, I'm in complete darkness. And my mom is there. And I said, Mama, where am I? Oh, they did put me in a coma for 2 weeks. They said my brain needed to rest. And I said, Mama, where am I? Who's that? She said, those are doctors. I said, wait, where am I? She said, you're in a hospital. And I said, but I can't see anything. You mean I'm blind? And she said, yes. And I don't remember this. She says that for 2 weeks, I went into a bit of a depression while I was in the hospital. And it took them 2 weeks to get me out of that depression. All I was thinking about was my 5-year-old son. I was like, I won't be able to see my baby grow up. And she was telling me, Marie, you can still feel him. You can hear him. And I was like, yeah, okay. And that kind of, I don't even remember being sad about it. I'm going by memory. I never knew the pain that I went through. I wish that I could recall exactly what happened that day, because I can only go by what people were telling me. But I believe I can't, because I think my mind protected me from that. And maybe it would have been a little bit more traumatic if I could remember. Now, when I was in the hospital, I'm a big reader, and I love reading books. And my family knows that. And so they tried to bring a book in, and somebody would read part of it, and then the next person would read. I'm like, oh, man, this really sucks. So that's how I got into audiobooks. Mm-hmm. And once I found audiobooks, I was like, great. So I'm in the hospital. I get out the hospital, and I go home, and I'm anxious. Now, just because I'm blind, like I said, I'm still the same person I was before. My mother would come in my room and say, Marie, get off that phone and go in there and clean that toilet. And my friends on the phone like, your mom makes you clean the toilet? I said, hey, she said, there's nothing wrong with my hands. My eyes may be broke, but she said, I don't need my eyes to clean. And so my family and the family support system that I have is awesome. I didn't realize how strong I was until I went through this. And there was never an option for me of sitting there being sad and all that stuff and woe me and what am I going to do? That was never an option. For me, the option was always fail or succeed. And failure is not an option. I just had to learn to do things a little bit differently. That's it. My son was 5 years old, and he played baseball all the time. And I asked him one time, I said, he was crying, coming in the house crying. I said, you want mama to go with you to your next, and go see you at your next baseball game? He stopped crying and looked at me and said, but you can't see. And I was
Sorry.
like, little. I know I can't see. You can't tell me I can see. I was trying to help you out, you know. I'm trying to be nice to you. Fine. I ain't want to go to your game no way. No, but I love my babies. Now, I do not regret one moment of my life, and I would not change it again, and I'm going to tell you why. Being blind helped me. It really did. Well, I'm not going to say being blind, but it was, like Miss Jennifer said, it was life-changing. My physical eyes were closed, but it opened my spiritual eyes. And it opened a whole new way of me, quote-unquote, seeing things. It keeps me humble, and I like that. I enjoy helping people, and I know that my story I know I'm a walking testimony. I know that. And if I could touch one person out there with my story, and I have, then my job is done. I used to think, what did God leave me here for? What am I supposed to do now? And it took me a while to figure out, to understand, to help others. There are so many people that go through things like this in ways, and they don't think that life can be fun anymore. They don't think life can be lifing anymore. And I have told so many people, and I'm going to keep telling them, no, there's a way that you can do it. And to be honest with you, I say, come on over to the Lighthouse. I've met people on MetroLift, and I'm like, come to the Lighthouse. I said, they'll show you everything you need. And one thing I love about the Lighthouse is that I can get everything here. Whether it's from trying to learn to walk with a cane, it's adaptive, assisted, a technical, adaptive, assistive devices, mm-hmm. and emotional support, because we do have a support group. There are so many things here at the Lighthouse, and I tell people, I need this, I need that. They would start with the Lighthouse and go from there. They can show you, they can direct you in the right way, whatever you need.
So I'm going to interrupt you for a second.
Go ahead,
man. Okay, so I'm on the floor right now because this is super, super, this is hardcore. You want to touch somebody, you touch a lot of people today already. But I want to talk a little bit about, after the trauma and after the stuff. And I just want to say this too. I digress. And I met this girl in 1998, and she was a gangster. Like, she was awesome. And you wouldn't have known that 3 years ago something real bad happened to her, because she made me a better person.
Jennifer,
by meeting
you met
her.
me in 96.
Was it not? No, it was 98. 98. I came back to Houston in 98.
Rashad was born in 97. It was 96.
98. It's 98. Anyway.
Okay.
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Anyhow, because, well, okay. But you throw me off, girl.
I met Jennifer when she was just a medical transcriptionist.
In training.
And let me say, before we go any further, this woman is amazing. She typed so fast. I used to tease her and tell her there was fire coming out, smoke coming out from her computer. Slow down. She's amazing. When I met her, she was training in medical transcription, and look at you now. Jennifer, I love you, and I am so very proud of you.
Well, I'm proud of you right back, sister.
There you go.
So I want to talk about some of the services that you've received when you came here. So let's talk a little bit about that, and that's, kind of how you started to rebuild your life. Let's talk about what the learning process has looked like, and then how assistive technologies open the new doors for you.
I will start with Braille. I had learned grades 1 and 2 before I had learned grades 1. Within 10 months, I had learned grades 1 and 2 by myself, with someone coming out to the house to teach me, because I wasn't out yet. Now, when I got to the Lighthouse, they taught me everything. I had orientation and mobility, learning to use my cane, whom I call Jorge. He doesn't like being called a stick. His name is George.
Jorge.
And if you call him a stick, his Spanish name is Jorge. But if you call him a stick, he gets offended. Yeah, it's okay, George. Okay, yeah. So everything from that, I remember Miss Brenda Parcell was here years ago. I loved her, and she helped me with my Braille, to finish Braille. I know all Braille, including some of the Nemeth code.
Yeah.
Now, and the computer technology. Let's talk about
wonderful. The assistive tech, because I know you're getting some new fancy toys now, right?
Oh, yes. Right now they have me with the Envision glasses.
Let's explain those. So for people in TV land.
So the Envision, I'm sure you've heard of the metaverse glasses, or the meta glasses. Well, what we have is the Envision glasses. I actually have them with me. Okay, no, they're not. They're at the job. The Envision glasses are like meta glasses, and they help me see. I love it. If I have them on, I can program them to tell me who I can. As I'm looking at somebody, it'll say Jennifer, 12 o'clock.
Once you program my face in there, right?
Yes.
Like you have to program someone's face.
Teach your face.
Yeah.
And it helps me. It helps me with everything. It'll describe the scenes around me and describe me stuff.
Do you use it for reading, like mail and stuff?
Yeah. No. Actually, I have another piece of equipment I use for that. They gave me a standalone reader. Oh. And I love that, because a standalone reader, guys, reads material to me. I can read everything from my mail to a whole book all by myself with no help. So what I do now, as soon as I get home, I go to the mailbox and I take my mail out the mailbox and I go and I read my own mail, and it is it's
empowering.
It's small, but it's independent. It makes me more independent, and that's what the Lighthouse has done for me. It's shown me independence.
Yes,
I love working for the Lighthouse. I've been with you guys for 7 years, and I love working at the Lighthouse. We have a family enterprise. We're a small family. And we're a part of the Lighthouse. For those of you that don't know Enterprise, hey, Angie, woo, 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 woo. My boss.
Yeah.
And I like being financially dependent. I don't want to sit home and wait on government checks.
Right.
I love making my own money. Mm-hmm. Every 2 weeks, my paycheck comes, and I can go get my nails and my toes did. I love it. And then I'm getting out, I'm meeting other people, and I love it. My family at Enterprise, they mean the world to me. Everybody there individually, and us all together as a group. I think I'm kind of like the mother of the group, because I always mother everybody. As soon as I hear somebody sneeze, I'm like, are you sick?
Go home.
No, are you sick? What do you need? Somebody starts beeping. I say, is your sugar too high?
The
Or your sugar
Dexcoms.
too low? Yes. And I'm like, do you need candy? What do we need to do? She starts coughing. You need some water?
You've always been that way too.
Yeah.
And
Somebody,
that's-
yes.
You know, it's cool that you can do that around the workplace. You know what I mean? Because those folks, you know, and what does that mean to you? Like being able to be there and have some structure finally, and rebuilding community, like in your life.
I love it. I love being a part of something that I like being a part of the team. Well, I'm not going to say the organization, should I say, that helped me. The Lighthouse helped me. And so being a part of the Lighthouse and giving back, I love it. And I'm trying to do everything I can, honestly, every day to help people to realize their full potential. Now, I've met some blind people that are, how do you say? They had no direction. And they didn't know where to go. And I really enjoyed helping them on that walk, on that journey to start that. You know, I think that's important. You know, I had people, and teaching sighted people is fun for me too. And I've learned to do that.
Yeah, that's
I don't get offended when people ask me really weird questions like, how do you get dressed?
How do you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I tell them how do you get dressed? One leg at a time, just like you do.
Exactly.
But I don't get upset with them because
Right.
they don't know. So I enjoy teaching and educating them as well to us blind folks.
What would you say to someone who is newly blind and feeling so overwhelmed by learning like all of the assistive tech and like just learning how to live?
Take your time, sweetheart. Don't go by anybody else's time. Take as long as you want until you're comfortable doing what you have to do. Go piece by piece by piece until you have it straight. We're here to help you. We're not here to hinder you. We're not trying to hurry you along. If you need counseling and you need support, hey, I know I got a number for you. I have an address for you. If you need just to learn how to walk around with orientation, hey, I got a number for you. I could hook you up. If you need the education and the technology, I know a great place at 3602 West Dallas.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you just want to come hang out, hey, let's go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And let me show you how I can read the restaurant through my phone on my Gemini app, you know, and we can read the menu and I already know what's going on.
Does Gemini work better? This is just a question I have. Does Gemini work better than like Be My Eyes and all that kind of good stuff? How do you like Gemini? Or do you know about the other ones?
I know about all of them.
Yeah, I figured you did.
Yeah, Gemini is awesome, and I use it more for information and in-depth information.
Yeah.
I don't use Gemini app to look at stuff. I use my Be My Eyes app, and I have my Envision glasses for that. Now, Be My Eyes is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I use them at least 3-4 times a day. Oh, what color are these socks?
What skills or tools as a whole have been the most empowering for you as you navigate your daily life in vision loss?
One thing I can say, one of the most important things is my cane.
Jorge in the house.
Yes,
En
go
la casa.
Jorge. Because I like being independent and I like doing my own thing. And sighted people have left me in the weirdest places. I mean, we're on the corner at the store and then they just walk off. I'm like,
Bye.
I'm on the corner at the store. I'm on the corner. I just wait there and wait for them to come back and get it. If I have my cane with me, I don't have to worry about that. See, so I take my cane with me everywhere I go. My cane is the most important thing, I believe, that helps me day to day. I don't use it in the house, only outside. Now, what was the question? Adaptive.
What skills and what tools have been the most empowering for you to navigate your daily life with vision loss? And you can say multiple. I know there are.
Learning the computer. Now, see, I was only 20 years old at the time of my vision loss, so I really didn't know nothing about computers. We weren't doing that back then.
Yeah.
So coming into the Lighthouse and getting all of the learning my computer and then being able to do it by myself. was amazing. Watching my typing speed go up and going through the programs and going through our computer lab and learning all these different things is amazing. The computer is talking to me. I don't need anybody to tell me what's going on. And being able to navigate it myself, learning how to, I enjoy learning.
Yeah.
So that alone just opened up a whole new world to me. And I love that I can do it myself.
Yeah, that's the key. I love that we just had a party about reading mail. Like y'all out there don't know, or maybe you do. Not being able to read your mail. That's been my struggle all my life. And so for this like new tech to come out, and it's like I don't even have one of those cool readers. That's pretty cool, man. Like, but I want to get back. Like, I want to rewind a little bit, and just because, whenever we were talking about, before you lost your vision, I wanted to ask you, like, what your life was like before your vision loss. Like, what were you doing? Just, like, being 20?
Yeah, I was being 20, and I was just finding myself in life. I was being a 20-year-old female and just enjoying life.
Yeah, exactly.
I was. I had plans for, I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Nice.
And I had always planned on doing that until I went to a veterinarian program in the summer, and I had the cows, and I realized then that I love animals, I do, but I can't put anything to sleep.
Right.
And to have to stick a needle in a animal?
Yeah. To euthanize. I had a change of heart on that one. Yeah. Now, since I have been blind, I have went to HCC. And I learned Spanish there. I was one semester away from getting my associate's degree in Spanish. Do you have any idea how hard that is, being totally blind? Yeah, did you read Braille at that time?
Yes.
Spanish Braille?
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yes.
I had 5 years of it. I'm like,
really?
Yes, ma'am. It was like two in high school and 3 in college. And I don't remember nothing besides baño and cerveza right now. Actually, like, you don't like use it and you lose it. But
That's true. So true.
And then I also wanted to ask you, I know we're kind of jumping all around here, but and I don't want to forget this one.
Yes.
Parenting while blind. Talk about that. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. So, mind you, I cannot smell as well.
Right.
So, being blind, I can't see and I can't smell, and I got a baby sitting here, and I need to check the diaper.
So, process of elimination, folks.
Uh-oh.
You can't listen to poop. So, what are we using?
My baby was the best baby. My mother used to laugh because she said he knew that I was blind, and when I would try to feed him, I would just put the spoon towards his mouth, and he would follow the spoon to come. He'd come to the spoon. Yeah, because he knew what was going on.
That's cool.
We called him Boo at the time. It was his nickname.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when I would walk into the room, it's like he was trying to let me know he was there. Boo! And it sounded like he's trying to scare me.
Right.
But he's just letting me know that he's there. Boo! I have the wonderful privilege and honor of raising 2 boys. One baby, I was sighted at the time, and the other one I wasn't. And everybody thought that it was going to be so hard for me and so this for me, and I wouldn't be able to do it. Me and my baby did just fine. And it was me and him in the apartment by ourselves.
Yep.
At that time, and I was going to school, I was going to work, and I had a baby.
Yeah. Wow.
And I had a great social life. Now, there were times when I called my mom and said, "Can you come get him because I'm going to put him in the oven." I'm going to put him in the oven. You might want to come get him. She would come get him. But being a parent, being a parent, it's not hard. I just had to find a different way to do things. And the love I have for my babies, I wouldn't change a thing once again, because if I would not have gotten shot, I would not have went blind. I would not have went to the Lighthouse, and I would not have met the father of my kids. my baby, and he's 29 years old right now, and he's my best friend.
Oh,
So
cool.
I would go through everything. I would take that bullet all over again just to have my baby in this world.
Oh, so he's doing okay. I've always wondered how he's been doing.
Oh, he's great. He's
That's
great.
Good. That's good to hear.
I'm still here. We're cooking, but I can cook. But I don't like to tell people that I want to cook because I don't really like cooking that much. So shh, don't tell them. Shh. But things had to be done a little bit differently. I prefer cooking with a gas stove.
Oh, God, did
And I had
Have
to
fun on
learn
that.
how to do it safely
Right.
without burning the whole house down. And mind you, I can't smell. I can't or see. So all this smoke, I could be in the kitchen with a whole bunch of smoke and everything and not even know it. But I started off slow, and I can actually cook whole meals now. I actually cooked a whole Thanksgiving dinner for me and my family.
Nice.
Yes. Okay. We had what was that? We had it was stovetop stuffing, but shh, don't tell
Ain't
nobody.
nothing wrong with that. I like some stovetop. I ain't even playing.
So cooking is different, but it's an adventure. But when I have my meal there, that I actually did all by myself,
Yeah.
it makes me feel good.
Yeah. Sense of accomplishment, huh?
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Man, I could talk to you forever. Like, this is so cool that I'm glad you agreed to come on. This is kind of a last minute pivot, and you did it, and we're so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Your story reminds us that healing isn't linear and independent, is not defined by vision, but by courage and by the willingness to grow. And man, you bring growth and honesty and determination to every step of your journey, and so you are awesome. Before we close out, what message would you share for someone who has experienced sudden vision loss and who's struggling to kind of find the pathway forward?
You can do it. You can do it. You're not alone. It's okay to be scared of the unknown. We all are, but you're not alone, and you can do it. You can do anything that you want to if you have the will to. Don't let anybody handicap you. I am not handicapped. I won't be put in that category. I'm able-bodied, I'm able-minded, and I'm able-empowered, and so are you.
Well played. Marie, thank you for trusting us with your story and being the light that you bring to the Lighthouse community, because you certainly shine very, very bright. So thank you. To our listeners, we thank you so much for joining us today. I know you guys got a lot out of this one, so I'm very happy that Miss Marie came in here.
We'll do a part 2 later.
Yeah, no kidding. So you can explore more episodes of Sightless Voices Unleashing Potential wherever you get your podcasts. Follow the Lighthouse of Houston on social media for updates, and visit www.houstonlighthouse.org to learn more about our programs and services. And so until next time, this is Sightless Voices Unleashing Potential. Stay bold, stay determined, and keep unleashing your potential.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.